Hey everybody. So here's a mid-July update, 2010. Definitely been working on the Jupiter here and there over the last few days, week or so. And primarily what I really need to do is drill out, I think there's about 200 to 300 holes total for these three wall panels. And they're really small, 1/2 millimeter, if that. Really a 1/3 of a millimeter or even 1/4 is better. But I was doing all those by hand for a long while, and after doing like 100 of them or so, kind of got tired of it, as you might imagine. So I tried to switch up to this Tamiya handy drill, and the problem with this, even though it's a really nice slow speed, is that being Japanese, it's metric, and being here in America, we're still working on what Imperial British measurements. So there's definitely a bit of a mismatch on drill bit sizes and all that kind of thing. So I turned to the Dremel at its lowest possible speed. I've gone through about 7 or 8 drill bits in the 1/3 to 1/2 millimeter size or so, 78s to 60s. I forget what they are numerically, but they're small, they break real easy, and I've got some new ones on order. So once I've got those, drilling these by hand is just crazy. So like I say, once I got those, I'll be able to start up again. Coming up, we'll have a pretty good movement on everything. I sorted everything out, and all the pieces are looking good. Got some more airbrushing coming up immediately, and I'm going to start working on the base here as well simultaneously, once I get the legs and the body on a little more of a permanent basis. A few models up there can still get some airbrush now and then. I'm not really too worried about them. I really need to concentrate on the Jupiter anyway. Over here I've already had a quick look at Brad Burleson's lighting kit, which will work for the Jupiter 2 specifically, and for just about really lots of different models, even the C57D. Excuse me, the C57 over here can definitely use the very same kit, and that's going to be a real powerhouse once Brad finalizes designs on that. And I'll throw in a little bit of a tidbit here and say that coming up in the next few weeks, month or so, there is going to be a really significant product review that is really going to blow everybody's socks off, I think. So you can definitely look forward to that, but I really can't tell you any more about it. We need to keep it quiet, or the producer wants to keep it quiet, so I'm certainly going to honor his wishes. And let's see, what else? Let's go take a look over in the studio a second. So it's probably been too long since I've really worked on this. Part of the delay is actually waiting to see how well the felt is going to hang. So right now there's not a lot of pilling going on, or pilling's the wrong word, but basically bumps from all the fabric. Like there's one dead center there around one of the tacks, and you can definitely see the way it piles up around the edges. So as time goes by and it gets used to the weight, basically I'm readjusting everything so that it hangs a lot better and a lot flatter, but it's really the most promising thing so far out of everything. At this point, this entire half of it, I probably need to rehang it at a slightly different degree, unfortunately, just because of the way it's bunching up and pilling in there. Not pilling, but folding. And what I really need to do, I borrowed a really old-fashioned iron and worked on the wall with that, but what I really need is one with a super steam ability that I can really pour the steam on, and that should help to get rid of all the wrinkles and bumps that are occurring here. The lights really aren't set up. I haven't worried about that too much, but it is something I need to do, and I'll need a new light up there, then a couple down on the floor here to really even out the middle space. Let me change exposures here and we'll take a look at things in a different light. So this isn't too bad the way it is. These lights really aren't set up, but there is kind of a sweet spot sort of in the middle there that really needs to be refined. Too much highlights on the top and the bottom, and too much dead in the middle. If I can get that to get rid of the gradients overall on the wall, that will definitely help improve things a lot. And as you can see here with the table, basically it became really useful for some other stuff, and really I got to clean this whole mess up before I can really do much more. Probably some of the wrinkles will show up much better now with the exposure reset, so I got to get rid of all of that. And like I say, it just needs a really good modern iron that can dump a pile of steam on the area in question to help get rid of all that. So there will be work coming up on this going into the last half of the year. I've got a couple models that I finished but never shot in front of this, so even as is, getting a few shots is better than nothing at all. I guess that's pretty much it for now. Oh, and one other last note. So for everybody that asked, here's Morgana. I thought we had a close call last week, but the doctor gave her some shots and some new pills, and she's just really tired overall, unfortunately. But being 16 and a half now, that's pretty good for a cat, definitely. So thanks everybody for all the well wishes and asking how she's doing. She's just really tired, like I say, and has a little trouble walking, and we're playing it day by day at this point. I bring her water to her, a little food here and there, just to help out, and hopefully things will go well for her. So that's pretty much it. Let's let her get some sleep, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. See ya.